Welcome back to the 2025 Rep It Out qualifiers. Qualifier 2 is a two-parter, 0 to 9 minutes. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 3 rounds. You are going to perform 24 or 18 calorie row, then in the remaining time, 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, and 3 shoulder to overhead. Once we hit the 9-minute mark, you've then got 6 minutes, so until the 15-minute mark, to perform a max clean and jerk. So when programming this workout, we've seen a lot of intervals in qualifiers or even competitions, and we wanted the barbell phase of this interval to be something that you really had to push at and really had to go fast at. The row, so quite often we see a 20 or a 14 cal row, but this is slightly more, so you almost have to work a little bit harder so you're not tipping over that minute. Which means that you're going to really have to speed through that barbell movement. So ideally, we're looking at, to get a good time, going touch and go on them power cleans, straight into the front squats, then straight into the shoulders to overhead, because before you know it, you're going to be hitting that 2-minute mark. Going into part B, my strategy always when I'm going from a cardio workout to a lift is to be conservative at the start. Quite often you see people having these really big openers which can really fatigue the central nervous system, and it's also just risky, and even though you might be able to lift that number or your opener when you're fresh, I think going up in smaller increments is always more beneficial to get a big lift at the end. And don't forget that minute in the last interval gives you an extra minute where you can rest and load your bar, but then you obviously can't start lifting until the 9-minute mark. A few points of admin in this workout: make sure your rower screen is always in view of the camera, and ensure that you reset the rower to 0 in your rest periods. Moving on to the clean and jerk, you have to load the bar yourself, you can't have any help, and you always need to make sure that you have clips on the bar when you're registering the lift. Things to remember on this workout: it's worth 2 scores on the leaderboard, so make sure you don't sandbag any points. Push on both part A and part B to maximise your efforts. The deadline for Qualifier 2 is Wednesday the 11th of June at 10 PM. Good luck.